Hey guys, and welcome to my new review for Stranger Things Season 3. Man, this show just keeps getting better and better and better. Like, seriously, the production value, the cast, the chemistry, everything. So, straight off the bat, I need to tell you one thing that I actually didn't like about this season. Just one thing, and it was just one character straight off the bat. I want to just get this out of the way, and then I'll get onto my thoughts and stuff like that for the rest of the show. Straight off the bat, I just need to say that I didn't like Priya Ferguson's character. I didn't like her at all. She was the only thing in this entire show that made me. I was just annoyed with her. She kind of annoyed me. Other than that, the show was incredible. I just need to say that. So get that out of the way. I didn't like Priya Ferguson's character, the little dark girl, the guy's sister, his little sister. I don't know what it was about her, but something about her character I was like, nah, I don't like that. I absolutely loved the visuals. In fact, I honestly think that the visuals in this season were probably the best that they've ever been, and it's very possible that it's due to the budget of, when they begin and they don't pour the money into the budget, they sort of do that later on. But the visuals in this was absolutely stellar. I was really, really impressed, especially towards towards the last episode. They were incredible. The cast being just such young adults, for me, I really, really enjoyed that part of it. I really enjoyed them really just going into the storyline and really discovering themselves and really, really finding out who they are and their emotions and their hormones and all that sort of stuff. To me, I thought that part of this show, specifically this season, they really, really got that nailed, and they really did such a fantastic job with that. I loved it. I'm going to talk for a second about one of the, I guess you'd call the middle episode, really. Middle episode of this is episode 6. Episode 6 really, really reminded me of the 1988 movie, the horror movie, The Blob. That episode really that took me back, like, straight away. I was like, whoa, this is like a full-on throwback to 1988. Brilliant, and it's very, very different. Don't get me wrong. Very, very different. It's just such completely different effects and all that sort of stuff. But in saying that, really, really nostalgic. Really nostalgic to that movie. Like, in fact, it wouldn't surprise me at all if they took a lot of references from that movie, because it really, really reminded me, really groundedly reminded me of that movie. And I thought that was I really enjoyed that episode, but I really enjoyed how grotesque it was. I feel like that's a good word to use. Kind of grotesque. Do you know what I mean? It was just like, that's just nasty. But I thought they really nailed it. So the thing about the endings of the season so far is they leave it with a massive open ending, and that's absolutely brilliant for any TV show. Well, unless it's the final episode and then they open it, and I think that's wrong. I don't like when they do that. But if they don't make season 4, I think there's going to be a lot of very, very, very upset people out there and very annoyed people out there because of the way that they've ended season 3. Brilliant ending, and it sort of goes it starts. There's stuff fall, it kind of looks like snow, like dust or something falling in the background, and then all of a sudden the camera keeps going. It's like a post-credit scene, but the way that they've opened it completely ties in to the rest to that season. But I honestly believe that they're going to open it for season 4, hopefully, and depending on how they go with the views and all that sort of stuff. Let's see him make a fourth one, because it's just absolutely incredible. See where they go from here, I guess. Something that I really, 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 really enjoyed. I really enjoyed probably the most out of this entire season, if I could be honest, is I loved seeing Eleven smile so much. She has such a beautiful smile, and I really, really, just really enjoyed seeing her smile as much as she did in this season. She's been so serious, really serious in the past 2 seasons, like really serious, and now you kind of see the lighter side of her, and I really enjoyed that personally. So, Dustin and Susie sing one of my all-time favorite childhood memory songs, and I won't give it away, no spoilers, but they sing something in the final episode, and it is brilliantly beautiful. I loved every single second of it. The execution of that scene, that part of the scene, was just hilarious and funny and fun and beautiful, and I personally think that they absolutely nailed it. I just loved it. I won't give it away, but when he starts singing, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, and it's just so beautiful and incredibly cute. So I have to say one other thing that I really didn't like. And then the entire time I was watching this, I kept thinking that he was going to turn around to like full on look at the camera and be like, "I'll be back." I was really waiting for him to do it. If you'll know what I'm talking about when I say this, Goringro, I don't know how to say his name. Gorigoro, I don't know how to say his name. The Arnold Schwarzenegger lookalike wannabe. That's all I'm going to say. I didn't like his character. Every time he was on scene, just the way he went. I feel like they were giving a shout out to Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I'm not 100% sure. But to me, that's what it really felt like. If they weren't, then okay. But I really felt like they were. I really felt like they were. But they couldn't. That could be wrong. But I felt like he was a full-on Arnold Schwarzenegger wannabe, and I was just. The entire time he was on screen, I literally waited for him to say, "I'll be back," but he didn't say it, so I'm like, okay, maybe it wasn't. It just really looked like that. When I say this, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you watch it. I thought this was so much fun. The car flip scene in the mall. Oh man, I like that. It really, it did and it didn't. It reminded me of a Fast and Furious movie, but it didn't. When you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to give anything away, but I'm just going to say the car flip scene in the mall. I love that scene. That was fun. That was so much. This entire show, guys, is so much fun. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. But that scene in it was awesome. Was really fun. So I am a ginormous fan, and I actually got really excited a while ago because I thought they were actually going to do a Back to the Future 4, but that's not happening. But I really, really, really appreciated every single Back to the Future reference, every one of them, and there was quite a few of them. I really liked it. It's actually a little joke in there, and I won't give it away. No, I won't give it away. But they're in the toilet and talking about it. No, it's before that. No, they're having a drink. Sorry, they're having a drink, and they've just come out of the scene Back to the Future, the first one, and they're having a drink in the auditorium, whatever. And they're having conversation about it, and that cracked me up because I absolutely love that movie, and Michael J. Fox is just awesome. He's the man. I loved the introduction to Mayor Larry Clarkin. I think they say his name. So the guy walks into the office, and he's reading the paper, and I can't remember if he puts the paper down and then starts to speak, or starts to speak and then puts the paper down. I can't remember. But that guy is off of The Princess Bride, and I absolutely love his character in this. Yeah, boy, oh man. Wow, they really give it to him. I mean, they really give it to him. Oh my gosh, they really give it to him. But him as an actor, I wish he was in more stuff. I just find him so much fun. He was perfect in The Princess Bride, and he was great. He was absolutely brilliant as the mayor in Stranger Things 3. I really enjoyed him. I just thought he was absolutely brilliant. Something that I didn't really like, and I wish I did like, but I didn't really like, and I just, I don't know. I just felt it was forced. It wasn't the worst, don't get me wrong, it wasn't the worst. I just felt it was a little bit forced compared to what it could have been. Was the fight choreography in most of it. It just didn't hit, they just didn't nail it for me, personally. Don't get me wrong, I really, really liked it, like, over and all, but it just, I don't know. It felt too choreographed. It didn't feel as natural as, most fight scenes in most TV shows feel. But that's just nitpicking, I guess. I really love the fact that this show makes you feel for every single character. I really love the character development because it's just so completely and wholly built upon the characters' interaction with each other. And it's just, I mean, literally, from the first season till now, it's gotten better and better and better and better every single season. Like, I can't even think of how good season 4 is going to be. I really can't, even if they do season 4. But this, honestly, the character development has just grown and grown, like, incredibly. And I can't get enough of that. I just think the writing, the scripting, and the acting is so incredibly beautifully executed. It's just so well done. Like, the acting and the chemistry between all the characters was so good, but especially between Dustin and Steve. I ate their relationship up like cake. Oh my gosh, you guys, I absolutely loved their interaction, their chemistry. Every time they were on set together, their jokes bounced off each other. I love Dustin. I think he's a brilliant actor. I hope that he has the most incredibly successful career in acting. I hope that he goes on to movies and just does wonderful things, because I really, really enjoyed everything. I find him so funny. He just is absolutely brilliant. This is one thing that I really, really, I loved the last episode. It goes for, like, I think an hour and 17 minutes. Like, it's really, really long. But I really like that because I personally felt like the last episode felt like a movie. And I loved it. I really, really enjoyed that. The last episode is almost, it's not the entire thing built to one, but it's its own thing. But it links in perfectly with everything else, and it kind of felt like the finale of a movie, but in a movie length episode of a show. And I love the fact that they made it the longest. They made it, probably the most expensive, it looked like. And yeah, I really, really enjoyed the last episode. I love all the episodes, don't get me wrong, but especially the last episode, thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was brilliant how long it was, and just how in depth they went with it. It was great. I personally think that this show, in Australia, we have ratings. It goes G, PG, M, MA15 plus, and then R. And M is like mature audiences. It's like literally just like you're young, but you're old enough to know that it's not real and blah, blah, blah. My personal opinion, guys, I honestly think that they should have made this MA15 plus purely because of the horror elements of the monsters. That's literally why I think that. Now, I could be wrong, and people might go, no, it's not that bad. I think it should have been. I think it should have been MA15 plus. I see, and there's no blood and stuff like that, except for a little bit here and there, and there's no gore elements, and there's no swearing. But the horror element, the monsters, personally, I think they should have gone with an MA15 plus, but that's just my opinion. I just want to reiterate, guys, that season 3 of Stranger Things is literally the most perfect tie-in, completely perfect tie-in from season 1 and season 2 and into season 3. That's something for me that's a really big deal in these in TV shows, is continuity. When they keep the same actors, when the characters are the same. That, for me, I really enjoy. And I love the fact that in the start of like seasons like this, they do flashbacks and they bring back old characters. So technically, they still are in the franchise, and I really enjoyed that about this. This is probably one of the biggest things about Stranger Things that I absolutely love is the constant continuity and how they just keep it going. I really enjoyed that about Stranger Things season 3. Well, Stranger Things in general. I really thought that the creature CGI, the character of the creature in this was really well done. Like, honestly, it was creepy, it was full on, it was big, and it just looked gross. Like, I really enjoyed that element of it, like all the elements that they made it to look like. I just thought that they really nailed it and really made it look authentic as possible. And yeah, I love the creature. I thought it looked incredible. Something that I think that is a very powerful tool about this show overall, is the rewatchability of it. This isn't one of those shows that you watch once and then you get over it because you're like, oh yeah, I've seen that. This really genuinely is a rewatchable show. Like, honestly, I genuinely mean that. And that is something that is so rare. Like for example, Office or House. Those shows to me, or the not the UK Office, the US Office, but those shows to me are rewatchability. You can play any episode you want, and to me, and you just go from there, and they're just so good. Stranger Things is definitely rewatchable, and that's brilliant. That's exactly how you want a TV show to be. So I'll leave you with this, guys, and I appreciate you watching this review for Stranger Things season 3. I absolutely loved the translation chemistry between Murray and Dr. Alexei. I really thought that was so funny. I thought it was so well executed. It was fun. At the end, what happens to one of their characters, you really feel for, and yeah, I just felt there was so much strength and so much gravity to them, to their chemistry in a whole, and I ate it up, hook, line, and sinker. I just loved it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this movie review. Have you seen Stranger Things season 3 yet? If not, go check it out, 100%. I really appreciate you watching this. Please don't forget to leave a like if you like this movie review. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. And until my next review, you take care. See you then. Bye.